What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Educate to Space podcast, where we're on a mission to build the most inspiring and well rounded education movement possible so our kids can thrive in the modern world. Today, I want to talk about how I built my dream community from scratch with my tech background and AI, why I went through the hassle, and what made it all possible. I've been a long-time Discord user for many years. I've used meetup.com frequently for finding in person events, Facebook groups for topic related questions, Zoom calls for meetings, forums for finding niche information, and YouTube and X to keep in touch with what's actually going on in the world. Each of these platforms is great at what it does best. And now, legacy. They're old. Dare I say, outdated. We live in a world now where you can talk to your computer and, with enough persistence and understanding, build nearly anything you want in software. I could pay a community hosting provider X amount of dollars per month for zero control over my features, what my community can really do, and be locked into members being stuck in a legacy platform, quote unquote, or I could do something about it. I'm going to rant for a second. I've been writing software on and off for 10 years now, and was hitting Bolt.news vibe coding the moment it came out in January of 2025. In my opinion, you can have your cake and eat it also nowadays with software. I've sharpened my programming, prompting, and full stack development skills and let my drive for constant improvement, all things I build to lead me to create something I feel is better for me. Let me put it this way. You can effectively recreate a model of Calendly, the scheduling app, in a few hours with any programming knowledge now. Yet people will still pay for these legacy apps and software for XYZ reasons. That's completely fine. If you want to do so, I'm not bad-mouthing any of these providers. They do what they do very well and at massive scales, helping tons of people, and I've been long-term users of them. What I'm saying is, I wanted the perfect community platform that supported my mission exactly how I wanted it to be supported, so I built it. Something all in one, seamless, streamlined, and even with the native phone app for Android and Apple. As of this time of writing, August of 2026, and this is going to date this episode because every month that goes by, the models keep getting better, but bear with me. Even with the state-of-the-art AI models, codecs, and hammering it out full-time, it still takes significant effort and time to create something production-ready for the masses. It's not for the faint of heart, but it is possible, and this is where things are going. It's only going to get easier. For example, a few years back, I led an entrepreneurial mastermind group through Discord, following a battle-tested accountability and hot seat weekly meeting agenda, and it worked great. The real-time chat threads and video calls were slick, but we still used a spreadsheet to track things. So I integrated native video calls with live, on-call agendas, chat, post-call surveys, and action items that work as they should, together with my platform. I've used Facebook posts for years, as most people are privy to the internet have. They're great for topic-related posts and replies, but moderation can be inconsistent and spotty, and posts and replies is literally all it does. That's it. If you want video calls or note-keeping, forget it. So I integrated proven post-reply React capabilities into my platform because it just works. If you've wanted to meet people or network around a topic, I'm sure you've used meetup.com. It's great. I've used it for years and it does the job as it should. But there's no native video and no community space that integrates it all together. It's just the meetups and events. So I created a simple and easy to use local gatherings and community calls functionality so members can suggest topics for calls and then hop on them live when scheduled, and host their own in-person gatherings, all routed through the same community platform. Last but not least, there's a recursive aspect that takes the cake in my opinion. Feedback. Not just feedback for feedback's sake. Feedback that is actually listened to and rapidly implemented into the platform, the community, the movement, and the vision. I cannot tell you how many companies, communities, brands, services have something that could be better. Maybe it's even slightly annoying, and there's no good way to tell them that feedback. And if there is, good luck at having it implemented rapidly, if ever at all. Think about that. Someone told me once, better is better. It's simple, true, and a leading motto of what I'm doing here at Educate to Space. I wanted a community that you could find your people with, around a shared mission, and then execute on it effectively, efficiently, and consistently, all while feeling like you're part of something bigger than yourself that has a life of its own as it continuously grows and improves. You can join a weekly accountability group, building relationships with other parents week by week as you check in, help each other and hold each other accountable. You can join conversations with the greater community on any related topic in a proven and streamlined format. You can suggest call topics and set your desired availability so the most members who are interested in conversing live on a phone call can do so. If you want to meet local members anywhere in the world, because yes, we have global aspirations, You can do so by hosting a local gathering in your area. And if you have feedback for how we can improve or where you'd be interested in us opening a learning center or micro school, there's a spot to do that as well. I am so grateful AI has made this type of building and rapid iteration possible. It's amazing. It really is. And the world's going to be a better place for it. The world's changing fast, and the communities, platforms, brands, movements that support parents and kids need to follow suit. That's what we're here for with Educate to Space, on our mission to create the most inspiring and well-rounded education movement possible. The future can be wonderful for our kids, and we're here to play our part. If this resonated with you, please visit educatetospace.com to learn more, sign up, and join the movement. Also, please take a moment to rate this podcast and share it with others who would find it helpful and interesting. It helps us get the word out and grow. Until next time, thank you.